What's up, y'all? It's a beautiful morning. Um, just been just getting up and getting a few things going for the day. The last few years I went through some struggles, and I was prepared to get through these things that I had been through. I had tools. I have tools, and they have really helped me get through a lot of the difficult times. Um, and I really feel like I'm healing, and that's a really beautiful thing. At the end of the day, it always comes down to your choices, and you may not feel like you have the power to overcome certain things, but you definitely do. I've talked about acceptance quite a bit, and I've talked about how acceptance can really help um, in many areas of your life. But another branch out from acceptance is developing your willpower. And I've heard different things about willpower over the years, and I think that willpower is something that you strengthen over time. I've heard the opposite, and I don't think it's true that the more you use your willpower, the less you have in reserves. I don't think that's true at all. I really think that the more you exercise your willpower, the stronger your willpower gets, and eventually, you get to a point um, where your willpower is prevailing over, and it has prevailed, and to the point where you don't have the things that you need to have the willpower against. If you know what I mean, like you won't have certain cravings or desires or those types of things. Willpower, at the end of the day, it really comes down to willpower. Are you going to will yourself past these desires or these temptations? Like, are you going to give into it, or are you going to will yourself past it? And I think that the more you do it, the more you will yourself past certain things, the more you train your brain to be able to do that. To disregard whatever it is that you might be sidetracked by, and to focus on what it is that you're doing in the moment, or just getting past that moment. um, and I think the more that you do it, the stronger it gets, the more willpower you really have. Obviously, you can get tired on a daily basis, but over time, the daily working of your willpower, all that effort that you put in, I think it really does start to pay off. My whole thing is like, I want to be the king of my mind. I want to dominate my mind. I want to use my brain and all of my abilities to the highest potential. And I think a lot of that starts with dominating your mind. And by dominating, I usually mean like working with it, like being at one with your mind, so that you can fully use all the gifts that have been given to you and maximize your potential. In exercising your willpower, you're also utilizing the mode of operating in a place of acceptance. In a sense, acceptance is like what gets you through the moment. Willpower is like the derivative of acceptance. It's the long-term application of acceptance. It's the product of your all your work that happens, um, in terms of acceptance. So acceptance is what gets you through the moment. That willpower is what gets you going for a long term. It's like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it's going to get. And keep working at it. Keep developing that willpower. That acceptance will get you through a lot of those desires and those temptations and those cravings, and get you past the nicotine cravings and all that stuff in the moment. And then the willpower is really what that manifestation of all those acceptance moments. It's like a muscle. You keep working it out, it gets stronger and stronger and stronger, and you'll be surprised when you reach your goals, and you'll just be like, oh, there we go. That's what I was working towards this whole time. I knew it was there. I was working towards it, and it manifests for different people in different ways. So Yeah. Just want to inspire y'all to keep going, to focus on that acceptance, to get you through those tough moments, and see that willpower start to develop, and be confident in your abilities to handle what comes your way. So yeah, y'all get out there, do the thing, focus on acceptance, have some fun, travel around, challenge yourself, push yourself past your boundaries, uh, or to your boundaries. Find out where your boundaries are, and then go and find a way to move that boundary even further. All right, all right, peace.